Hi and welcome to this tutorial about Simutrans. Today's topic is continue deadlock handling in the train system. How you can increase the capacity in train system. How to get more money when you start the company with help of train. Let us now talk a little more about the theory around deadlock, because there is actually a mathematical theory. But don't worry, we should not have a complicated formula, we should only have the practical knowledge. To deadlock to occur, you need have several vehicles and you need a resource which can be locked. A resource that can be locked is the track, for example, and the station. To a deadlock to occur, you should have a queue of waiting vehicles which are waiting on the other. You need at least 2 vehicles for a deadlock to occur. To better explain this thing with deadlock is to have a graph. Vehicle 1 have locked a resource, a station for example. Vehicle 2 wait for vehicle 1. Vehicle 3 wait for vehicle 2. Vehicle 1 wait for vehicle 3 to move out of the way. Vehicle 1 cannot leave the locked resource because it waits on vehicle 3. Vehicle 3 wait on vehicle 2 and vehicle 2 wait on vehicle 1. This is an example of how deadlock occur. A locked resource and a waiting queue which build a circle. This circle can be smaller or bigger. The smallest one is 2 vehicles waiting on the shower, but it can contain several hundred vehicles or 1,000. Alright, now to how to handle deadlock. There is 3 main solutions. The solution which are used in the Transport Tycoon Deluxe, which are this game are based on, was to sacrifice someone, to tell a train to drive against a red light and cause an accident, and that way solve the deadlock. That is not the way how Simutrans handle deadlock. Way number 2 to handle deadlock is to do what I do, simply solve them when they occur. That can you do in Simutrans, but that is not the primary solution for deadlock. They instead use solution number 3 to build a transporting system which never ever been in deadlock situation. The problem we now have is we have 1 track, and the only way to break up this system so they not allocated the whole track is by using signal. And now it come to be expensive, because each signal costs us 750 euro. But they break up the line in smaller pieces and force the train to allocate a shorter distance. But this is how you handle deadlock in this game. Use the signal properly, and it is you as a player who build the signal system, and their guarantee that there is no deadlock. And it also here many of my friends have problem to understand how to use the signal in the right way. That will be the topics about next tutorial, the signaling system. But there is a couple of other things more. To climb hill is time consuming for train. Train want to run on level ground, and climb and so on take time and reduce the efficiency of the system. So building embankment, lower terrain and so on is another way to increase the capacity, but it's also expensive. Alright, how to move on from here? We need money to build a good transporting system which can carry at least 5 trains up to the power plant. There is one way we can do this. Either we can wait for more money to come in, or we could build another supply chain which generated more money. Both solutions are valid, but we have here one more power plant which need coal. So my plan now is to build one more transporting line from the mine down to this power plant, because it is too expensive to build a line from this mine over to that power plant. But from here to here we have enough money. That means we will now have 2 simple railway lines which generated money, and we could use these 2 lines to build 2 good lines. They will simply help each other to achieve the necessary money we need. Building is quite boring to watch, so I will stop the recording here and build the transporting system and come back after that. I have now built the new system. It have its own track in the station and are connected to the other track here, so we could use the same depot one more time. I have also built a new line in the line manager. I have 1 train in depot, so what I should do is simply to re-educate this train to the new line and send it out. I have now 2 lines which generated profit. The second line will need 5 trains, I have already calculated, but there is not enough track at the moment to run 5 trains. However, coal plant need a lot of train, but all type of cargo and destination don't need several trains. So don't build an overcomplicated train system if you only need 1 train and 1 track. Simply skip the signal in that case. That was everything I have to show you. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. In the next episode, we start to take a look on the signal system in the train system. We take up sidebox and embankment to increase capacity, and we also start introducing dual track.